How y'all doing, my royal family? Welcome to all my kings and my queens. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to for all the donations that I receive. And I want y'all to continue to comment and subscribe. This is my third time trying to put up this video. Twice I had some type of evil blockage in energy. The second time the energy was so strong. Look, let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor. Don't come away with that energy. This is for the collective, honey, and this is for the royal family. If you don't want to be a part of the royal family, baby, that is fine. You can completely exit, okay? I am not the one to play with, and I can feel energy very, very strongly, okay? So I'm sorry to my royal family. I had to do a more thorough protection and blockage, okay? To block out the unwanted entity. Okay, so let's go. Let's get into it, baby. So I'm gonna give y'all the blueprint, okay? So it's 12 months out the year. Each month they have different moon cycles that you need to work underneath these different moon cycles to better yourself for your higher calling. Okay, so say for instance for the month of July. For the month of July, we have 4 moons. We had the last quarter moon, which was July the 7th. Okay, that was for to release and cleansing your energy, reflecting and surrendering and letting go and wrapping up whatever don't serve your highest good. And on July the 14th, we had the new moon, which is for you to set your intentions, begin journaling, creating a vision board, okay, and resetting and recharge. So bring in what you want. And so we have another moon in July, which will be the first quarter moon. And that's on July the 21st. Okay, and that's for taking actions and making decisions and overcoming obstacles. And the last moon that we have in July will be the full moon, which is will be on July the 29th. Okay, and that's for releasing and recharging and embracing the natural darkness of the sky. Okay, by taking it easy, meditating, and going inward to find yourself, to find what serves your highest good, and letting go all negativity. Okay, because we know the first quarter moon, if you don't know, the first quarter moon parentheses um, of the launch cycle, it occurs when it passes directly between the earth and the sun. Because this illumination, the side of the moon is fades away from us. It appears as a complete dark disk, basically, and it is invisible in the night sky. So that's why it's supposed to reset and meditate and enjoy the dark sky. Okay, so we're gonna go in some more detail about that, but let me get y'all, honey, y'all reading out for my royal family, the collective. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. Over here, we all about transformation and higher growth. When I get a chance, if I can get a chance this month, I definitely will put up some, I will put up some rituals to do for your higher good. If I get a chance for the month of July. If not, August for sure, I can do it. But in the meantime, between time, I can teach you how to do it yourself. So if you have not worked on what you need to do for the last quarter moon, which is July the 7th, you definitely need a card cutting to remove all blockages, all low vibration and negative energy, anything that's holding you back or been holding you back. So this week you need to focus on, you need to start there first. When you start there, then you want to try to catch up to the new moon for July, because the new moon that's activated for July was on July the 14th. Now understand, when a moon cycle hits on the 14th. You still got 3 days prior, before the 14th, and you got 3 days after the 14th that new moon is active. And so during this time, you want to set your intentions, you want to do journaling, you want to create a vision board, and you want to release whatever don't serve your higher good, and you need to recharge, okay? So let's get some current energy for the self-love. What you need to do for self-love, self-care, so you can embrace the person that you look at in the mirror. Because you have to change the person in the mirror before things around you can change. So spirits, give us a message for the collective, for self-care, self-love this week, so they can come in alignment with the new moon, so they can be in a higher calling for their higher self, what they need to work on, what they need to face, what challenges are they facing right now. Be humbled. What we ask, when we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in unexpected forms. So right now, I'm coming in a form of helping you. So be very humbled about it. Take advice. And from me or anyone that your ancestors put in your path, anything that's trying to activate or motivating you for your higher good, your higher purpose, your higher calling. Okay, so it's never too late. This is a timeless video. You can jump right on the tracks once you receive the knowledge that you need to receive if you're ready to transform for your higher good and your higher self. And the next card, it says clarify your desires, but it's in reverse. It says be clear about what you want. Do not act out of lack or from a desperate place. Okay? And it says from the deepest joy in your heart. And that's reverse. So being humbled, and don't ask from out a desperate place. Understand that the universe give you and bring you whatever you're thinking. So if you're thinking negative, you're going to reap more negative things. If you're thinking positive, you're going to receive positive things, no matter what area you're in life at the moment. Always remember to focus on the positivity, because you're trying to bring in positivity and release negativity. So whenever a negative thought or anything negative that you feel that your inner your senses is trying to warn you about, you want to make sure that you don't feed into it. If you don't feed into it, it'll wither away and die. But if you feed into negativity, you are like lighter fluid. You are making the flames higher and higher, and that's when it becomes self-sabotage. The next card is remember your purpose. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself and all that is to achieve self-mastery, to explore, what did I say? To explore consciousness, release all heaviness in your heart. So whatever that's weighing down in your heart, you want to release it. And that goes with the new moon. You're supposed to release all negativity and recharge for positive energy to flow and come in. Express gratitude. Everyone is a creature in this shape experience of life. Gratitude for all things overcomes our resentment. To challenge and to set our goals. So setting goals, and that's going to help you to come in alignment with the moon that's coming up, which is the first quarter moon, which will be on July the 21st. It's time to take actions and decision making and overcoming all obstacles. So when July the 29th get here, the full moon, you'll be able to go over and Go to your journal and see what you jot down, what you accomplished so far, what you didn't accomplish, where's the blockage coming from, where's the lag coming from. Remember, this is not a time to just lay back and be lazy. Always remember, little sleep, little slumber, little folding of the eye. If you let the enemy come in when you don't do anything at all, you are open for attacks. You open to get hit and to get struck without warning. Move quickly. You have to move on it. Move quickly. And this is in the reverse. So some of y'all just sitting there eating them licks. Don't just eat the lick. Learn how to eat the lick, spit it out, and move forward. And how you swing whatever you need to do to become more successful in life. That's how you swing your first punch. It says some opportunities require a quick response. Use your intuition to guide your way. Do not be afraid to move fast on your hunches. So keep pencil and paper down. When you have an idea, don't just think about it, because the quickest it comes to your mind and your ancestors or your spirit guides reveal it to you. If you don't write that down and keep it in the front of your mind, you'll forget you even, within an hour of the day, you'll forget what you thought about or what you wanted to achieve or what you wanted to do. So planning and having a schedule is very important. Always make time for self-care and self-love and self-growth. Remember, you always want to run behind the vision. I understand you got to get to the money. You got to get to the bag, which is true. By all means necessary. Do it in alignment so where it can come into balance, where one scale is not outweighing the other. You have to pour into your vision. You have to pour into your dreams, because that's your real money maker. Love all. It's in reverse. Listen, I'm going to say y'all a story about this. This in reverse. Okay, so it makes me think about the verse in the Bible that say love your enemies, right? And I couldn't, when I was younger, I could never get that verse. I'm like, love my, I mean, people could be just so aggravating, so deceitful, so disrespectful. Some people cross the line to the point of baby, no return. I mean, it's just no way. But when you don't forgive other people, you block yourself. You block yourself from love, joy, peace, and happiness, because you hold it on to hate. You hold it on to anger. And that's what you want to release. You want to release and let that go. So I'm going to tell y'all a little story, a couple of things that happened to me. And I heard the Lord tell me. I heard my spirit guides reveal to me in that moment, right? And they gave me a choice to act on it or to not act on it. Pick your choice, right? And every time negativity happened to me or one of my enemies approached me, God always made me 10 times stronger than my enemy. So when I was younger, I would strike my enemy back, honey. And when I strike them back, I mean, it was a massacre. It was literally brutal. And when, at the end of the day, it was hard for me to sleep, because I felt it so bad about what I'd done, even though they big and they big and they big and they kept knocking on that door. And when I swung it open, they couldn't handle the first swing. So I learned how to be more humbled with myself and to turn to the other cheek. And that was kind of hard to do too. So the reason why I'm bringing this up and what I'm trying to get to, a lot of times, if my enemy would have never hit me the way they hit me, I had a choice to turn around and hit them back and then feel bad later on after I took and really brutally beat them, because it was a massacre every single time. Or I can let vengeance is mine, say the Lord. I can turn the other cheek, walk the other way, and God will give you back double for your trouble. And you align with your blessings, and you can receive more, and you can learn more. So if they would have never hit me in that area, and if I would have never turned around to learn and study what I did wrong, to allow the enemy to come in to hit me that way. So once I learned that, then I can move to the next level, because I know not to let no other person, the enemy have The devil have the same tricks, but he used different people. So the next person won't be able to come in and hit me the same way that I got hit last time, which make me 10 times smarter, 10 times wiser, 10 times stronger, if you get my drift. And when I look back, it made me love the person that struck me, because if you would never struck me that hard, if you would have never struck me in a way that you struck me, if I would have never ate that lick and spit it out and turned around and focused on my higher good, my higher self, my higher calling, because you're not worth what I'm building. If I take my eyes off of what I'm building over here just to deal with low life trash and drop down my wings and eat off the ground with chickens, honey. I don't want to be with the chicken heads. I'm sorry, darling. I want to soar in the air with the eagles. So why would I risk everything that I got going over here for somebody that's way down here? Remember, you can't let them chicken heads drag you down. So when this card comes out in reverse, love, oh, it's some blockages in that area. And when you don't forgive others, that means you setting up yourself not to be forgiven. And of course, says your compassion is incomplete until it's including yourself. Release self-judgment, self-punishment, self-loathing, and self-sabotaging. Just say that. The reflection of your love being with you. You self-sabotage yourself. Okay, so it's some work that needs to be done here, collective. And offer grace. Always offer grace to someone that you know that's in low vibration or in a lower spot than you. And I don't think I'm way up there. I think it's a lot of work that I need to be done on myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm not that low neither, so where I'm low. So people that's under me, they envy me for what I do have. They envy me for what I work so hard and so hard indigenally to get to. They envy that, right? And so they might do things that if I were younger that kind of tick me off. And if I don't just show grace and gratitude, look, baby, if I was in your spot, I'd be mad too. Baby, if I was at McDonald's, honey, I would be kind of upset too, my dear. If I was at Family Dollar, and no shade to the McDonald's workers and the Family Dollar workers, because I have worked at fast food restaurants myself. But within that time that I worked at a fast food restaurant, I know that I just was passing through. So I always did any job that I done, I always did it with grace, love, and happiness. Because I know if it was somewhere that I didn't want to be, it's just a stepping stone for me. I'm only here for a moment, a season, a while. So I'm going to do it with grace. I know this is not my final resting place. I know this is not where I want to be, but I'm going to align myself up and I'm going to set goals so I can achieve better and realign myself so I can get out that position and move to the next. And that's what I always done all my life. I always re-educated myself to go to the next level so I can get paid more money. The more you educated, the more knowledge you have, the more wisdom you have, the more you can get paid. The less you have, the less you can get paid. Okay? I'm going to pull a sumo. It say learn. You got to learn your lesson. It's okay to do the wrong thing, but it's not okay to keep doing the wrong thing, right? So if you don't do nothing wrong, that means you can't learn. But once you do the wrong thing and you learn from it, turn around and start doing the right thing. You don't want to keep doing the wrong thing and going around over and over again in a circle. This card keep coming up a lot. Remove toxicity. That is toxic energy, burdens that is bearing you down, that's having you with low-hanging fruit. You want to be fruitful. You want to be blessed. You want plenish. You want much. You want many. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very blessed. I am. I am spoiled. I like my daddy spoiled me. Jesus really spoiled me. I am spoiled. I am spoiled, honey. Spoiled to the sea, okay? And God is no respecter person. What he do for one, he definitely was do for all. So y'all take that into accountability. Don't be so hard on yourself. Love yourself more. Enjoy life. Go out, enjoy nature. I know time can be so consuming and I make it my business, I have to take time out for me. I'm sorry. I mean, if I don't replenish my cup, myself, baby, I can't give to nobody else. Because if I'm empty, what you want? Ain't nothing else there. Okay, and you have pleasure. You know, you want to please yourself. You want to do self-care. You want to do self-love. You can take a self-love bath. First, you have to bathe yourself. You always want to keep your body clean. You can do a basic. You can take a bath with some salt and water. Take a shower with some salt and water. You want to be very, very clean first. Once you clean your, wait, first, we gonna start with make sure your bathroom clean. Your borders clean, everything bleached down, ammonia, pine or whatever you want to use, baby. Make sure everything in the bathroom is clean first. We gonna start there, okay? And after everything is clean, you cleanse your body really well with some salt and water. Jesus used this salt when he, you know, when he took in, cured the lake from the drinking water from some of the disciples in the Bible. That's another story. Let me stay on track. So you want to cleanse yourself with salt and water. Salt is a purifier. Water is a purifier. Water is a good spiritual energy to invoke, to cleanse negative energy. So you want to pray over your water. You know, set your intentions on what you want, what you expect, what you want to receive, what you want to remove, what is blocking you, okay? You never want to carry around anger. Once you take your bath, you can wash yourself in the name of Jesus. You can wash yourself, blood of Jesus, protection, whatever your belief is. Do what serves you, long as it's of high vibration energy. I'm going to say that and out of love. Once you cleanse your body, you want to wipe all that dirt. You want it to go down. You see a lot of darkness, whatever's been holding you back. You see all of it going down the drain. You want to bleach your tub very, 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 very well. You want to get all that dirt from out there. Then you want to refill your tub water. You could put milk in there. You can put rose petals in your bath water. You can add some protection herb. You can add different herbs, hyssop, yarrow, root. All that is high vibrational herbs and herbs to break bondages, blockages, and etc. And it's so many ways you can take a spiritual cleaning bath. And once you soak in that water, baby, when I say you will feel so good, you're gonna feel good. But anyway, moving along. So pleasure yourself, treat yourself, fill up your own cup. Uh, Betrayal. They're gonna have people that hate you, whether you're doing good or bad. It don't matter. If you don't have haters, that means you're not doing something right. And make sure you're not self-sabotaging or betraying yourself as well. Okay? Well, I'm gonna give it to y'all this morning, baby. Because, baby, don't try to come over here and block nothing. I'm gonna give it all up on it. I'm gonna cut that again. We have secrets being revealed. Baby, I'm giving you the shade, the mess, and the tea, and I'm giving you the blueprint for success. Okay? Joy. This is going to bring you so much joy when you focusing and feeling yourself. You want to be grateful just from seeing another day. Some people wake up in the hospital or in a grave. You want to be grateful. Every day above ground is a blessing. That's going to bring you so much joy. It's going to bring you so much abundance. It's going to bring you a lot. It's going to put you in alignment with your higher calling. And then you'll be able to live out loud. You'll be able to enjoy life more. Enjoy the fruits of your labor as well. Speaking up. Speak it to existence. Life and death lies in the power of your own tongue. You have not because you ask not. Let go of grief. I know a lot of us, I don't know who on earth didn't, lost a loved one. They're grieving behind something. And the shadow card is achievement. Once you let go of that grief, and I know it's easy to say but hard to do, but praying constantly. praying and praying and praying and praying that help you to let go your grief. They help you to let go the blockages. And that's now your ancestor, the person that's on the other side. If it's, if it's dealing with someone that you attached to in love that took and passed and went on the other side, they can help you more in a spiritual sense once you cleanse yourself and step into your higher calling, your higher self, and your higher level. Never grieve behind finances because they bring blockages. Know that whatever you spend is going to come to me 10,000 fold. It's going to come back to me 1,000 fold. I am abundantly fruitful. Whatever you spend is going to multiply back to you with haste, ASAP, okay? Who am I pull two more? Liberation. Okay, you want to be liberated. You want to live free, careless free. People gonna be watching from a distance like, baby, what's going on with all? Radiation and rebirth. You will have a rebirth, baby. Your baby release and birth out your spiritual gift, honey. Honey, they not going on you when they see you, baby. All right, so... okay. That's the ancestors. And I'm going to give y'all one more message from the secret ancestor deck. Let's go here. Oh, we got one that flipped out. It says sacrifice and self-reflection. Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. You're going to have to sacrifice sleeping less. It's going to be hard whether you sleep, and it's going to be hard whether you don't, baby. But little sleep, little stomach, you can get more done. Because I'm like, baby, I don't see how some people be doing all this stuff. They be on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Baby, 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 baby. But that's what your regular life. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, if you make a schedule, you won't feel like you pulling yourself from this way and that way, and this came out in the reverse. Make sure you sacrificing for your vision that is going to bring you fruits, Self-reflection. Focus on what's blocking you and removing it. Roots of fire. It said, risk it all. Risk it all. Risk it all, baby. Give it your all. Give it your all. Swing back. The best way to beat the enemy is by swinging back. The shadow card is the high priestess. Intuition and knowledge. Read, read, read. Do your own research. Don't worry about what other people saying, what other people doing. Do your own due diligence. Research whatever you need to research so you can gain the knowledge and wisdom that you do need. So when someone's speaking to you on a certain level, you'll be able to interpret what you're hearing for your higher good and your higher self. Because trials and tribulations, they will come, but you can see them coming before they get there, and you can delete the deck and you can set yourself up for your higher self and for your higher good. Only if you stay on top of what you need to stay on top of. And that's going to create you some good juju. It's going to create you a lot of prosperity, joy, peace, altar of fire, a lot of gold, a lot of joy and peace. Your creativity coming into play. Whew. I also put up the 7 chakras for you guys as well. Spirit animal messages you would like to get the collective, the collective, the collective. Animal messages you would like to get the collective, the collective, the collective. Bliss, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed and highly favored. Remember, each month is a moon. I don't care if you missed the moon. They got another moon coming up right behind it. Just start working on from the beginning so you can catch up and meet where you need to meet at the end and be able to roll, okay? Yeah, that's going to help you be grounded. That change. Creature of earth. That's going to bring your justice. That's going to balance your scales. That's going to bring you strength. It's a strength test as well. Trust your pad. Trust the pad that you're on. No matter how bad you think the situation is Always remember that they have someone that have it worse than you. Always set your boundaries. Don't accept. See when always set boundaries so you could defeat and always conquer trials and tribulations. Peacemaker. Be at peace with yourself. Peace is free. Don't let nobody come ruin your peace. I can't nobody take no 5 or 2 minutes to ruin my whole day. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna come ruin my peace for 4 and 5 and 8 and 10 and 20 years, and it took you 5 minutes to do it. We're not gonna do that. Peace is free. Remember to protect your peace. Don't let people call you with all their chaos and drama. No. No, that's low vibration energy. Protect your ears, protect you what you're listening to and what you're seeing. All right, my collective family, baby, that's gonna be the end of this reading. I have to get dressed in a few minutes so I can go out and start my day. Ooh. But I got 2 hours left to get dressed and transform, honey. And I want to say y'all enjoy your day. I love y'all so much. Honey, stay fruitful. I will try my best during this week to set up. Y'all can get a reading done. When you get your reading done, of course, you're going to get a prescription. The prescription is going to show you where you're at and what you need to do so you can become the best version of you. But it's going to take some work. You have to put in the work. This is not the time to be lazy. It's too much things that's happening within politics, the government, rising up homes, houses, prices, just everything in the uproar, right? So within this time, you want to make sure you stay grounded and balanced. So you can't, you don't want to eat those type of licks. You want to be able to swing back and stay grounded and level up and educate yourself more. Educate yourself on finances. Educate yourself more on, your credit. Credit is king. I don't care what they say, not cash. Credit is king. And once you learn the basics, everything else is gonna flood in like a river. Till next time, you've been rocking with Down South Queen, baby. Love you. Mwah.